boy. Sod is
What if after this trailer they're like, just kidding, all this shit's canon.
Mr. Pandaria Classic is super exciting for all of us, as well as Season of Discovery, and we love that we'll continue to be on that journey with you. But we know we spent some time on the internet. And we've heard some of you out there. You want something.
Which is why we are so pleased to announce that we are bringing you the classic
classic. Let's go, baby.
All new Fresh Realms with the WoW Classic 20th anniversary.
Wait, that's true. That was on,
and it's happening soon.
Wait, that was on the leaked roadmap.
Actually,
how soon?
These realms will be going live next week on November 21st.
Sod is
good. Sod is done. It's all about the journey after.
They just killed Sod.
They just killed Sod.
Let's go. One unlock for a few weeks after launch.
They just killed Sod.
Of all flavors.
It's accelerated,
PvP, normal PvE, and for the very first time, hardcore, which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the others. This means a fresh start for everyone at the same time.
They just killed Sod's dead. Sod's dead.
Dude,
this is the best birthday gift I'm ever gonna get. This is literally they gave me what I wanted.
This is the perfect time to join our community. These servers will also launch with some of the quality of life features that came later on, like the Chrono Boon Displacer to save the world buffs and the improved PvP honor.
Thank you, God.
That fucking map was real.
Oh, it was real. It was real.
Oh,
no way.
Can we get a fucking Evan check?
It was real.
Burning Crusade.
No.
Evan, are you all right, dude?
Evan, no!
Come in, Evan. Someone call an ambulance to Evan.
Oh, no. Evan Rages is on my bingo card, though.
Hold on. We got a lot to say, though.
Cataclysm Classic and Mr. Pandaria
So,
Classic
do you know how sick that actually is? So that means that fresh and fresh hardcore will progress at the same time. So you could play hardcore, your character dies, you transfer it to fresh. That's what they were saying.
Yes, amazing journey is one that's been
that is amazing. That's the best way they could have ever done this.
Yeah, it's all continuing at the same time. It's crazy.
And then we're going to TBC in 12 months.
Yeah.
Holy sh...
What? That just fully invested me back into Classic.
Dude.
That was done after Sod for a bit.
The launch of the war within.
Dude,
and we have been so excited to dive into the expansion.
Back to Classic.
So you guys going to raid tonight, or what's going on with you and Cheese?
Delves, PvP, collecting appearances.
It's a Warcraft PC Rumble like.
Or exploring the open world.
Bro.
We found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy.
Oh my
It's
God.
humbling to be
Dude, is Evan Malding right now?
Rug pull of the century.
Did I not call they were intentionally trying to kill Sod? I said it. I fucking knew it, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Tello. I know usually you don't see clips right off the rip of us reacting to the content. We do our intro and everything, but this is after the video you guys just saw with Hammer and us just reacting to it. Shout out to Hammer Dance. Much love to the amigo. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of dumbfounded right now. Okay, I'm starstruck by everything that just happened today. It's gonna need to take me a second to realize what the fuck is going on. All right, so much love to you. Lock it in, keep on keeping on, all that good stuff. But I have to announce that officially, as of right now, Classic Plus is dead in the water until further notice, until we eventually see some stuff in the future. That's not dooming on WoW, that's not dooming on the developers, but right now it is dead. The conversation about Classic Plus will probably not revive itself until another year, until BlizzCon. That's just facts. Also, with Season of Discovery, I know I said in the video that I do think Season of Discovery is basically dead now, and I have some good reasons for that, but I do think there is hope for Sod when we get around to Naxxramas and when we get around to the Scarlet Monastery instance and the Deadwind Pass Karazhan Crypts instance, which I looked on the website, and this is not a heavily edited video, by the way. This is like one of our just talking chill, normal style videos. We will go back to our classic edits, you know, and doing our thing with the editor, and everybody will be okay. So lock it in and don't get packed up. I said what I said, right? However, though, Naxxramas and Scarlet Crusade are instances. And Deadwind Pass, Karazhan Crypts, is an instance from what it seems like it is to be. The wording that they are using here really points to these being dungeons, not raids. Because they are saying, in addition to the Naxxramas raid, Season Discovery Phase 7 will introduce a brand new SC instance, Scarlet Crusade instance, and as well as an adventure through Deadwind Pass, which seems to hint towards the infamous Karazhan Crypts, which seems to be another instance. There is a meeting stone here. So there seems to be an instance. I am not too sure if this is going to be another raid. I have a feeling that these are going to be instances, but however, we won't put all our change into the bucket just yet and saying they won't have a raid or not of maybe one of these two maybe being a possibility of a raid. But this is absolutely crazy that this information is coming out. Phase 7, this is going to be official. It was on the Direct today. They already talked about it. I cannot believe it's happening. However, I do think SOD, as of right now, as in terms of, you know, what's going to happen with AQ, I do believe it's not going to be great. I think it's going to severely hurt the game. And also, with the biggest announcement of it all, Fresh Classic coming in a week? In a week? What? Like, bro, this is fucking insane, dude. My belief why I think SOD is going to get packed up, at least for now, until Phase 7. And obviously people will play Phase 7 because AQ is okay at best. But Phase 7 is going to be much better than AQ. We all know this. This is insane right here. This right here, we're going through Classic all over again. It's 2019 all over again. For those who missed the train, the gravy train of 2019, what happened? It is happening all over again. We are going into TBC right after. And if you don't believe me, I will show you. This was last night we got this in a content creator Discord. Won't say anything. But we had a leaked image on what was possibly coming. And we didn't know if it was true or not. We thought it was fake. But this was the image. And you guys probably all see this roadmap image as well. I know we've been talking a lot about roadmaps on Evanhart's stream as well. But I'll move the camera up. You see there it's Burning Crusade Classic. They're going to go into Burning Crusade Classic after Phase 6, right? After they do the next raid, you know, and Silithus PvP and all that stuff, right? But, and the Scourge Invasion. But basically, we are going to repeat what we did in 2019. It's happening all over again for those who missed it and want to be a part of it. It is happening. And especially with hardcore progression, where if you die in hardcore, you can be able to transfer your character into Classic and continue your character no matter what. So I think it's cool that they did the hardcore idea. They did talk about stuff with, you know, Mob Classic is absolutely happening. It is 100% confirmed for people that are moving from Cataclysm era into Mob Classic era. But dude, there's just so many fucking versions of WoW, dude. It's like, bro, holy shit, there's so many different things going on. The community is definitely divided. We can say that at least right now. There is people playing WoW all over the place. Now, I have a question for you guys. Are you interested in playing Classic fresh again? The fresh of fresh. Fresh to death at this point. Because it's so many fucking versions. It's insane. And my point was this. I just see SOD dying out until Phase 7. Really, because everyone's going to be playing Classic fresh again. They want to be a part of the experience of a fresh server. They like that. Don't underestimate the power of fresh. Something I've learned from a lot of creators as well. And they've been saying this. People will go back. And it's definitely going to happen. And it's going to take a lot away from SOD. I'm telling you that right now. Especially during AQ. When we know that AQ is mid at best. And probably the worst of all the phases, in my opinion. And it's just the truth, right? And I'm not saying the worst of all the phases in SOD. I'm talking about just in WoW's history. Like AQ in classic WoW's history, it was whatever at best. Not a lot of people liked AQ. A lot of fall off happened from AQ. That's a fact. However, though, I think this is crazy. There's a lot of information being discussed. Another thing that I saw that was really interesting too, because they were talking about the realm information, right, and talking about the rule sets, is something I scrolled down to because I was really curious about GDKPs. And I thought GDKPs were going to be banned or whatever they were going to do, but it seems like the GDKP policy that was basically enacted with Season of Discovery realms, it's going to follow the same thing within Fresh realms. They are not allowing GDKPs in the anniversary run that they're putting out in the 21st. What do we feel about that? Because a lot of people wanted GDKPs because it felt like it was the player's way of controlling the economy and, you know, controlling how they want to, you know, move the gold and, you know, stuff of that nature. But now they're following the same sets. They feel like it is, you know, if anything, wrong for the game, which is, I think that's what they're basically getting at. That's what they feel like it's a concern for the game more than anything. But for other players, they feel like it's great for the game. What do we feel about the GDKPs not being involved within Fresh Classic Anniversary Run? Do you think this hurts the game even more and incentivizes more gold buying over and over and over again? Because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. You always know me. I'm going to keep it a buck. I genuinely think people are just going to straight up buy gold again. You're never going to stop that, and history's going to repeat itself once again. I'm not Nostradamus. I'm not no Messiah, but I can tell you the facts because I've been through it. People most likely will just do that again if you don't give them the option of GDKPs. That's just me being frank and being truthful. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. However, though, yeah, this is absolutely crazy. They're gonna, take the same PvP system that they did. I'm very curious on how they're gonna handle the PvP system as well, because if it's too much to the point where it reenacts what happened in Season of Mastery, where people got like rank 14 immediately, then that could be a problem. So I'm sure they're gonna probably balance out the PvP realm with the honor system and fix that a little bit. That's something that was like a concern of mine. But as far as everything else, like they're going to add the crony boom as well, so you can have the crony boons how you had in SOD. I think they're adding that because they liked that change. And they're leaving everything else pretty much the same. I don't think they're going to do any changes at all to classes. I think it's going to be a minimal difference from 2019. It's going to be a minimal difference. And I see it here even too. Hashtag no changes right here and changes. And it even says here, our intention is to closely mirror the classic vanilla experience with minimal deviation from 2019 version. So I genuinely think there's nothing that's going to be changed. It's going to follow what classic 2019 did all the way to Wrath. And I'm assuming we do get Wrath if we're repeating the trio cycle once again. So that is my assumption for this overall on what's really going to happen with, this whole re-release of this anniversary edition. But I got to say, I am shocked. I am genuinely shocked from all this, everything from the Direct. It really blew my mind. I do think the highlight for the Direct, me personally, was Warcraft 1 to 3. I didn't expect 1 to be remastered. I thought it was just going to be 2, and then it was just going to be 3 with 2.0 changes. But they winded up making some changes for Warcraft. And I'm not going to lie. Warcraft looked badass. I'm actually going to give it a chance. They have like a whole Warcraft battle chest thing that you can do now. You purchase the bundle if you never got the Warcraft 3 before. Or if you have it, you already get access to it today. You can play it today. So that looks pretty damn sick. But besides that, I thought that was the highlight. I thought the retail stuff did look cool. The housing for Midnight, I thought that was pretty badass. They had a lot of cool announcements that are coming in the future. The Undermined, which is the Undermined for retail, and the new raid looks really cool as well. Sorry about that, my phone's going off. I know, not a professional video. Forgive me, we'll take the phone, we'll chalk it. Much love to you. However, though, I just had to get this video out because, dude, this is a genuine reaction. It's raw, it's uncut. You know how I used to do these videos back in the day. And I am just absolutely shocked with everything that I've seen today and everything that happened. I can't believe that we're here. We're here at this point where Fresh Classic is back, dude. It is 100% back. And oh yeah, they also announced a new LFG tool and service chat available on launch as well. So that's going to be happening. Not some just like random dungeon finder, but an actual better LFG tool. I guess they're working with. However, overall though, I need to know, what is your guys' opinions on everything that happened today at the Warcraft Direct? Are you guys bummed out that there wasn't any Classic Plus? Are you guys bummed out that there wasn't any announcements with the further progression of Season of Discovery, where things are going to go? I know Agron posted on Twitter saying that they're going to take care of Season of Discovery no matter what. And actually, I can even go to the tweet. I can go to the tweet right here. Matter of fact, Agron did post this. He said, and we'll talk about it right here for a second. He said, lots of great new stuff still coming from SOD, and the realms aren't going anywhere for a very good long time. I raid every couple weeks on the multiple characters in SOD, and I'm very excited for what's coming. As an addition to the bit of commentary, there's a lot going on for Classic, and I definitely understand if you're bummed out, because insert the things you personally want here wasn't announced today. But that doesn't mean that things or something close to isn't being worked on in some way, shape, or form. And I believe personally what that means is that in the future, which is not ready yet, but they're still gathering a lot of data and much information to potentially work on a future Classic Plus down the line, whether it's an announcement next year, maybe in a release in a potential year or two after that. It's a long haul wait. I know people will say copium in the comments, but that's what I'm basically getting at, because it's kind of like, if you look at it, even like the situation with like Ashes of Creation is probably not going to come out for a long time as well. And that game has a lot of data and information it's trying to get before it fully releases. So I do think they're kind of doing the same thing here with gathering data from SOD, another Classic run, and then see what happens from there. However, though, I did reply to Agron. I basically did say, I do feel it's weird on how fast SOD was spoken about on the Direct and then directly shifted to Classic Fresh being next week. I do feel like it was forgotten about. I appreciate the insight and still supporting the SOD community, but it definitely leaves a sting. I just think it leaves a sting in a sense that, the SOD players, they love this version of the game. People who really enjoy Season of Discovery love every moment and opportunity that they got to experience since the phase came out of the very beginning. and the hype for where it once was to where the game is now. For some people, they're still loving the game, but for others, they're disappointed or burnt out on Season of Discovery. And especially what's going to happen with, AQ and the war effort, a lot of people are going to fall off from that, especially with, the announcement of Fresh coming out next week out of nowhere. A lot of people are just going to venture off and go back to the original Fresh and a brand new, economy and community of players. Like, they're just going to do that. And that was just my personal opinion. But it's no hate to Agron. I still have nothing but love and, support of the devs. And I really hope that we get something extremely special in the years to come when that big, Classic Plus, that positivity is announced one day. So, guys, that's all I got to have to say for the video. It's not a really long one, but let me know your thoughts about the Direct. Were you heavily disappointed? Did you knew that you didn't expect much in the first place, and are you excited about a couple things that were announced in the Direct to begin with? And the bigger question, will you guys be playing Classic Fresh to begin with? I know I wasn't looking at the camera for majority of the video like I normally do, but I'm just really excited overall because I'm just reading a lot of things going on right now, and I'm just stoked. I'm just stoked, man. It is what it is. So let me know your comments below. Will you be playing Classic Fresh on the 21st? Much love to you. Keep on keeping on, all that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Mom, get the camera. Classic Fresh is in 8 days. We're all packed.